And the first one, we would have more, but because we didn't have as many fights, I had to really stream this down here. So we're going to do Prospect of the Year.
Excellent.
I had mentioned Jaron Ennis. Welterweight, overall record of 26-0-1. This year, he was 2-0-1 this year with 1 no contest. He was the most active prospect, for what we had in 2020. So I had Jaron Ennis. You had someone different that I forgot about. I'll let you.
I've mentioned him in the past, and I will mention him again. Edgar Berlanga, folks. Super middleweight, 16 wins, 16 knockouts, all 16 knockouts in the first round. So, and he's been making plenty of noise lately on interviews. So he definitely wants a shot at the top dogs in the super middleweight division, which includes Canelo. So definitely someone to look out for next year to see if he not just gets a shot at Canelo, but gets a shot at, say, like the David Benavidez.
You know example. What? I might have to change my pick in that and say it's him. I like him. I'm about entertainment. The dude talks game. I love it.
He's hungry.
And when he talks, it's not arrogant. He's a fighter. There's a difference. Mm-hmm. When you hear a real fighter talk that talk and to be about that, no man has got out of the first round yet with him. He don't even hit you clean and you're going down. Now I know it's 16 guys, but he's trying to put rounds in. They just can't stand up to his power. So for 2021, I can't wait to see him get a better fight. A guy who's willing to sit in there and see he can take his power. And he's calling out Canelo. I mentioned how Canelo is the guy, but Canelo's young still. He's only 30?
Yep.
He's 23. Hey, next 2 years or so, Canelo's 160, 168, 175. Canelo ain't going nowhere, and he's just going to get better.
Yep, I think it's again, Berlanga's only got 16 professional rounds. He has a huge amateur background, but his professional, 16 professional rounds. So, to what you mentioned, right? No one's been able to stand in the ring with him. Hoping that David Benavidez fight is sooner than later, right? 2021, because I would hope he gives him a test. I want to see what this guy's about. I already know what he's about, but I want to see if he can handle adversity, right? I want to see if this guy, if someone can take his punches and actually give something back and see how he handles that, right? I want to see some diversity to his game. And right now, he's just too strong for everybody that he's facing in that weight class.
And he's on ESPN, so he's got the push.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to see a lot of him in 2021. So I'm actually going to change my pick. I think it's him. It is him. Yeah. I mean, you knocking everybody out. I'm sorry. I gotta keep following you. Prospect of the year.
Yep. And does not talk about his punches, his knockout power the same way that Wilder does. He's very humble about it. He's hungry though. He wants that smoke.
Yeah. So let's go to the next one here now. I'm going fight of the year. So boom, fight of the year. I had to put that on the screen here.
Nice.
You had mentioned what fight?
Fury and Wilder. And basically just due to the magnitude of the fight, right? There was the first fight happened, great fight, draw. Then the aftermath of the fight, the slight delays because of that, Fury signing with Top Rank held up the second fight a little bit there. But once it finally showed up, it lives up to the hype, at least for one side. On the other side, they showed up, they just got knocked out. But again, I think for the impact of that fight and from what happened previously, this to me was a fight of the year.
I was different. It was not the name brand fight. It was a few months ago. I believe it was in October, and it was Jose Zapata against Ivan Brancha. 5 rounds of nonstop action, back and forth, back and forth. I wish I can play this, but I don't have the rights here. So let's just break this down here. They both fight at 140. Action packed. Zapata's 33-2 and Brancha's 20-2. like I said, not name brand guys, but they just came and brought it. So we had 2 knockdowns for Branch in round 1. Then they traded knockdowns in round 2. Then Zapata scored knockdowns in 3 and 4. Then in round 5, Jose ended it in the KO here. It was not, oh my God, I can't get my words out right now. It was great. I recommend everybody go on YouTube and watch it. Like that ended in 5 rounds. The same thing with Fury and Wilder. That was a 5-round fight as well. 5-6 rounds, I think.
Yes.
So you literally could watch both those fights and you would have a 12-round fight and you would not be disappointed. So that's a good choice too. I actually went with that one because it was more action. It was, I'm telling people right now, after you get done watching us, please check it out. You will not be disappointed. So I felt that was fight of the year. Let's move on here now. We talked about prospect of the year. We did fight of the year. How about KO of the year?
KO of the year.
Yeah, put that on the screen here. Yeah. So what did you think for KO for you at first?
We agree. So we talked a little bit in our pre-meeting, and I came to the same conclusion you ended up did. Davis and Santa Cruz. I mean, that uppercut was the what. If you watch, once you watch it in slow motion, folks, Santa Cruz is ready to block the body. The uppercut hits him clean in the face because he wasn't expecting it there. That's how good it was.
I hit that bell because it shouldn't be an argument. I mean, you could, but just the reaction of Davis when he throws it, like I mentioned earlier, and how he just looks and admires his work. And then you see Santa Cruz just kind of slither. And he was out, looked like his twisted his ankle. I'm a knockout guy, people. If you can get the guy out, get the guy out. Finish the show. And Tank Davis finishes shows. Was he 23-0 now with 22 knockouts now?
Excellent fighter.
Oh my God. Someone who finished the freaking show. That's all I want. Close the show out. And if you're not going to close knockout, go in that 12th round and show the judges that it's not even in the discussion. Davis is like, nah, we ain't got to go to 12. Don't worry. I'm going to give you this work and you're going down, baby.
Exactly.
Sleep, nighty-night. So, knockout of the year, Gervonta Tank Davis against Leo Santa Cruz. Work of art. So let's go to our next one now. Let's see here. We are going to go fighter of the year.
Yep.
Let me put that up here. Fighter of the year. Who did you have, Jorge, initially?
Teofimo Lopez. That fight against Lomachenko. He was an underdog in that fight. Again, the magnitude of the fight. He's an up-and-coming fighter at the time. He very braggadocious. He was definitely, looking for that smoke, and he came out on top of him in the fight.
So I want to name a few people off. I had put in Errol Spence. I know you're oh my God, here's this fanboy here. No, everybody we're put on this list only fought once because of COVID. I have him as an honorary mention because the car accident and how horrific that was, and to not take a gimme fight. He could have literally submitted to the WBC and IBF to get a fight against some no-name guy. But no, he went right to Danny Garcia fight, who, even though he made him didn't look like a top 10 guy or top 5 guy, he is a top 5 welterweight. It made him look like he didn't have no layoff. But because of the way it is, I had him honorable mention. So it was between Teofimo Lopez and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury came back from the first fight, and we discussed how he is the man in heavyweight division. He hired Sugar Hill, smart move. And when you hire the right people in your corner, you see just the life decisions that he's made up to this point here, and he's the guy. But like we said here, it's Teofimo Lopez. Lopez beat the guy that everybody thought they called him high tech. I mean, the dude is cold. I'm not trying to be a Lomachenko basher. He only lost to one man in amateurs, and he avenged that loss twice. He's won 2 gold medals. When he lost in the professionals, his second fight, it was to Orlando Salido when the dude came in overweight and just fouled the dude for 12 rounds when he was still trying to figure out the amateur style to the professional style. And then, he is a great fighter. But Lopez was 23, and his top fight was against Richard Comey.
Yep.
He came in against Lomachenko and gave him a boxing lesson, like we said. He only had the one fight, but that one fight is weighted more than all the other fighters.
Absolutely. Lomachenko was a top 2-3 pound for pound fighter at the time. Lopez put in the work, and congratulations to him, and looking forward to more fights from him next year.
That's right. So let's give it up to Teofimo Lopez. He is the fighter of the year. I believe that going to 2021, he does have a mandatory, and Bob Arum said he's going to send him to Australia. I can't think of the fighter's name right now, but he's Australian.
I believe it's Joe Horn.
No, it's not Joe Horn.
No, Horn.
No, Horn's a welterweight.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
There's somebody in Australia, though.
But it's the guy who the stadium they picked out is the same stadium that Joe Holm fought when he fought Manny Pacquiao.
Yep.
But they already mentioned that it's going to be an early fight. They want him to go to another country. They want to build his brand up. And then in the summertime, he's going to come right back again. So hopefully we see Lopez fight 3 times this year as well.
Yes.
You know, so